I'm bad at feelings. No. You're not bad at feelings, you just have a hard time telling people what you really think. You know, you've probably spent too much time with Asbel. He's always been the same way. It'll be alright, you just have to talk to him. That way, you can find out why he feels the way he does. Do you know what I mean?
Hey there, are you guys still talking?
Asbel, Hey, Sophie needs to talk to you right now, if you don't mind.
Oh, she does?
Go on. Okay, I'll see you guys inside whenever you're done.
Hey there. So tell me, what's going on?
Sharia. She said that I had to talk to you.
She did? Sharia, I swear.
Asbel? Do you think that we are the same?
Is that what Sharia said? Yeah, I guess we're kind of the same. We both make up our minds and refuse to listen to anyone. You think you're the only one who can destroy Lambda, and I'm determined to pull it off anyway. And without you having to die. Hold on, I'm not finished yet. You have so much life left, Sophie. You have so many things to see and learn. And that's why you can't run around trying to sacrifice yourself all the time. You know? I mean, that makes sense, right? I'm sure there are all kinds of things you'd like to see and do.
There are some things that I would like to see. I want to see the Sopharias become a blossom gale.
Oh, that's right. I remember. We talked about that when you planted them. You see, there's still so much in this world that you need to experience for yourself. So that's why you can't die yet. All of these things are waiting for you. We're just getting started. Your life and ours.
Thank goodness. I thought you were angry at me.
Oh, well,
Sharia said that you get angry when you're sad.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that I do.
I'm glad that you weren't really angry. I want you to always be happy. Now and forever.
I guess I could use a lecture too. Okay, come on. We should get back before they send out a search party for us. So, let's go, all right?
Okay.
What a nice cutscene.
Okay, we're all here.
Smash Ultimate. Everyone is here. Let's go.
Let's start by establishing what we know.
Nothing. I know nothing.
So, what's going on with Lambda now?
Let's go look at his Twitter feed.
We should assume that Lambda is already at the Lastalia. The path is open, and his powers have grown. He has no reason to wait.
Then this is our last chance to stop him. If he manages to fuse with the core...
Well, I think we know where we stand. Next question. Do we possess the strength to defeat Lambda? Without sacrificing Sophie, of course.
This whole time I thought we were fighting Richard. So it's possible we didn't go all out when we fought him before, you know? but I think I have an idea about that. Remember how Lambda split off from Richard and hopped into Emerald? Well, maybe we can make him do it again.
And then rescue Richard while they're separated.
I think it might be possible.
Regardless, we must prepare ourselves for the worst-case scenario.
No, I won't let it come to that. I won't.
Everyone, there's something we must do before we leave. Going to the Lastalia will be like entering Lambda himself. If we aren't prepared, there's a chance his mind will overwhelm us. So we all need to go to the meadow. Together. The meadow? You mean the place we first met?
If Sophie thinks it will help, then we should go.
Okay, let's take this meeting to the meadow.
The party has reunited. Just making sure that everyone is working on titles that aren't finished already. A pact fulfilled. We're very close to the end of the main story now. And I'm wondering, I need to go through the spreadsheet and figure out. I wonder if I could actually do, because I'm not going to do like Zone Cage or anything like that. I'm not going to do the post-game stuff. Oh, also Cat's Corner. We'll go to Cat's Corner later. Right now I want to focus on the main story a little bit. I want to get to the point where it says like you can go to the Lastalia now, because the Lastalia is the final dungeon. So, the final main story dungeon. I need to figure out if I can actually do everything I want to do in this playthrough before the final boss, then do the final boss, and then we do the, I think it's called Lineages and Legacies. It's the extra, like, epilogue chapter that was added on to Tales of Grace's F. Because Tales of Grace's F was the only version of Tales of Grace's we got in the West, for those of you who don't know. But in Japan, they had Tales of Grace's, which was just on the Wii at the time, that didn't have Lineage and Legacies. And then Tales of Grace's F was made with the epilogue. That's what came to the US. And the remastered is a remaster of Tales of Grace's F. So I wonder if I can actually do everything I want to before the final boss, and then we can do Lineage and Legacies and end the playthrough on Lineage and Legacies. I think I'd like to do it that way if we could.
Is there something special about the meadow?
All 3 types of Eleth gather there.
There are really places like that?
Wait, is something like that unusual?
Because of the Valkanus, some areas tend to just overflow with Eleth and stuff.
Huh. It all makes sense now. I guess that's why the flowers bloom there year-round.
Yes, exactly. When I first fought Lambda ages ago, I decided to sleep there in order to regenerate the Eleth I lost in the battle.
And then, Asbel and I came along and woke you up 7 years ago, correct?
No, I awoke because Lambda had become active again.
Nice try, Hubert.
Well,
That's get bodied. Hubert. Oh no, look at that little bear thing. It is so silent.
First, I'm going to absorb the Eleth here, and then I'll share it with you. This will let us combat the effects of Lambda's mind. Let's begin.
Wow, it's totally warm.
it's like standing in sunlight.
Yes.
Sophie.
Okay, we should be ready now.
Sophie has given us the power we need to face Lambda in our final showdown. If we use it wisely, there will be no need for Sophie to be sacrificed.
Yeah, I'll be all like, now! And then Lambda will be all like, no!
That is exactly what Lambda will say. You're so right.
We're all in this together, Sophie. So just promise that you won't do anything foolish.
All right. Let's do it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. How nice. I want to go over here. Back to the friendship tree.
Sharia, might I inquire about something?
Why are you talking like that? I mean, it's cute, but it's freaking me out a little.
It's how Hubert talks. I thought if I did the same thing, you'd be more likely to answer.
Huh?
Sharia, if you're in love with Asbel, why don't you just tell him?
Where did you hear that?
The captain just told me yesterday.
I heard a scream. What's going on?
This doesn't involve you, Asbel. Get out of here!
Why? What did I do now?
It very much involves him.
She loves him, but she's angry. Is that what she meant about people being angry because they're sad? Feelings are difficult.
I know what you're thinking, Sharia. The more human-like she becomes, the more difficult her behavior can be to handle.
No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
She's probably thinking that she really should just tell Asbel, because how much longer could this... Sharia, you have to tell Asbel that he is your husband before some other chick shows up and tells Asbel that he is her husband. Because that's the only way Asbel is getting married. Is if a woman just says, hey, we're hitched now. And then Asbel is like, yeah, I mean, that seems fair to me. You have to be the first one, Sharia. Say it with me, chat. Poor Sharia.
We've been through a lot today. Let's rest up and meet in the square tomorrow morning. Sleep if you can, and make whatever preparations you require. Understood?
Yes, Captain.
Understood.
You okay? Is this your classic go talk to every party member moment that Tales of does? A lot of the time? I assume it is. The final battle is tomorrow, you don't say. It's a good thing that tomorrow is going to be about, you know, like 1,000 hours long, because I've got a lot of side content I want to do.
Sharia?
Bailey, what are you doing up?
Are you really leaving tomorrow?
Yes, and don't try to stop me. It won't work.
Yes. Well, actually, I was thinking, see, when all this is over, I was wondering if...
Oh no, I just remembered this part. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I thought this was a side quest thing, not in the main story.
Yes? What is it?
Well, it's just...
Come now, Bailey, tell the poor girl what you're really thinking.
Raymond?
I'm sorry, what's going on here?
Miss Sharia, please hear me. I am mortified by the horrible things I did to you.
Oh, well, that's all in the past, and
Your forgiveness shames me. Ever since you healed me, I have waited for the day when I could repay you. I beg of you, when this is over, come back to Strata with me. I shall build you a home worthy of a princess, and we will live in joy for the rest of our days. You will be a prisoner no more, my love. Instead, I shall be enslaved by you.
Enslaved? Bro, this is not what you think it is. This is not the confession, like, romance that you think it is, brother.
oh my goodness.
Come, Bailey. See if your words can sound half as sweet.
See if what? Now, wait, just look.
I would love it if Bailey was like, Sherry, I just wanted to ask you what that apple pie recipe was. I've been building up the nerve for it for ages.
Sharia, I came to ask if you would be the leader of our relief organization.
Oh, wait, he does actually come over and ask for something normal. I thought that he also confessed his love. I completely forgot this moment.
Of course, I would try to help however I could, so, will you consider it?
I'm sorry. But I've had a lot of time to think recently, and I've learned what I truly want from my life.
To marry Asbel, which is what you've wanted from your life since you were like 10?
And unfortunately, that means I have to turn you both down. I'm sorry.
I suppose it would be rude to ask what it is that you truly want.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Raymond. Let's go.
Don't worry, Raymond. Everyone loves you, except Sharia, apparently. That television show was a lie. Everybody does hate Chris, though. That is a fact.
You embark on a great quest tomorrow, Sharia. You should get some rest.
Thank you, Bailey.
Take care of her, Asbel.
Hey! How long have you been standing there?
You're enslaving poor Raymond now?
Hey, stop that!
Sorry. So, hey, mind if I ask what you truly want? Whatever it is, I'd like to help.
Well, funny you mention that, Asbel.
Asbel. What about you? What are you going to do when this is over?
Finally get that ring that he promised you 7 years ago, hopefully.
I want to help Lon get back to normal. And I suppose I'll need to help Sophie. She's had nothing but painful memories her whole life. And now her home is gone on top of it. So I was thinking maybe she could just live here in Lant. Then maybe I could, I don't know, give her some happy memories?
You said something like that before, right? About how you'd either help her get home or be with her for the rest of your life.
Huh? Yeah, I guess I did say that. But that was a long time ago. And I've learned it's not something I can do on my own.
Yeah, you couldn't possibly do that on your own. You might need, you know, something very specific, like a wife.
That's why.
Look, I was thinking about continuing the relief work I was doing before. I want to travel the world and help those less fortunate than I.
I see. You really are an angel, Sharia.
Stop it.
All these selfless acts are gonna make me look bad. You know that, right?
Just take care of Sophie. Otherwise, I can't be held responsible for what happens.
I will. I promise.
So, I need to get some sleep. See you tomorrow.
Just kiss already! I could have sworn that Bailey also, like, declared his love for Sherry and she turned them both down, but I must have made that up in my head. Sounds like something I would do. Oh, hey!
What are you doing, Pascal?
Just tinkering around with an idea. I thought it might come in handy tomorrow. Can you get that screwdriver for me, Poisson? You have to fight tomorrow, Pascal. You should get some rest.
Why are you doing this on the street, is the real question.
Yeah, probably. But it's more important that I go into battle without any regrets. So if I gotta stay up all night, then I'll just... Oh, crud. Now I need a wrench.
I can finish that for you.
Fourier?
Fourier! Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, I have been so worried about you.
Oh, I figured
forgotten about me. You totally saved us back when we were in the shuttle. And you looked so cool, too. You were all like, shoop, shoop. Naturally. Who do you take me for?
Of course I would look pshoo.
True, true. You are my big sister. If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do.
Pascal, well, I guess someone has to keep an eye on you. Make sure you take baths and the like.
Hey, I take 2 baths a week now, whether I need them or not.
Pascal, no, Pascal, not like this.
2 baths a week? How can someone be so brilliant in the lab and so clueless everywhere else? Poisson and I will finish up here. You go get some sleep. And take a bath.
But, no buts. Do you know how late it is?
Take a bath and get some sleep, or I'll dump a bucket of water on your head and strap you to the bed.
You okay, sis?
You okay?
Sleep well, Pascal.
All right then, let's get to work. We'll show the world what Marcians are capable of.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll take care of everything. You two just worry about waking up on time.
Aw, thanks, guys. I better get to bed. Don't stay up too late, Asbel.
I won't.
How nice. We'll take care of everything. You just worry about waking up on time. Please get a good night's rest. I'll think about it. Is Arise the only Tales game where the love interests actually kiss during the game? Of the Tales games I have played, yes. Oh, dude, we finally got another slot on the Eleth mixer. Let's go. We'll deal with that in a little bit. But of the Tales of games that I have played, I believe so, yes. Tales of is never afraid to, like, make romantic relationships overt and obvious, like Mila and Jude, Asbel and Sharia. I would argue Lloyd and Colette probably, but Symphonia does the weird thing where you can actually like do a friendship, like a hidden friendship meter or whatever to like make Lloyd have an ending with different characters, which I think is really weird, but it's like, it's obviously meant to be Colette. But I believe Arise is the only one where they actually like straight up do it. Do it as in kiss.
Still awake?
Yep. Captain Malik, I don't want Sophie or Richard to die. I want to save them both. Is that asking for too much?
It's important to feel compassion for others if you wish to save them. That is a lesson I learned too late. It's why I couldn't save Kurt. I don't want you to face that same regret.
Captain.
Never lose hope, Asbel.
I thought of another one, Luke and Tyr. I don't know why they didn't come to my mind first.
We can do this. We will do this. Let's just make sure everyone comes back safely.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think it's just Hubert now.